Now see how to plot a histogram. For plotting histogram, you had to take two libraries. That is, you need two libraries. That is matplotlib library as well as numpy. Okay. So firstly, I'm importing the import matplotlib.pyplot. Pyplot is a module which belongs to matplotlib library. Okay. Then as plt, then I'm importing the second library as a numpy. Import numpy as np. Now I have taken one variable name, that is ML student, that is machine learning student, and second is PY student, that is Python student, that is PY students. Now I am creating these two data for these two student, for ML student and for Python student. For that I'm using the random int function. So np dot random dot rand int, that means I want to take integer number randomly in between. See here 18 is there, that means 18 is minimum value which belongs to that matrix. 18 comma 45, that means I want a numbers which are in between 18 to 45, and total I want 100 numbers. Okay, so this is my ML student matrix. And second is PY student matrix, that is which contains the ranges in between 15 to 45 and total 100 values I need. Okay, then I'm printing this, print ML student, then print PY student. So here is my matrix which contains the total 100 entries for ML student, and this is my second matrix which contains total 100 entries for PY student. Now I want to plot a histogram for this student. plt dot hist function is used for plotting a histogram. plt dot hist. I want to draw a histogram for Python students, so I'm writing py underscore students. Then for displaying this, show function is there. So plt dot show. After executing this code, you will get this histogram for Python student. Now you want to plot a histogram for ML student. For that, I will copy this code and insert one cell above. Instead of PY student, I will write ML student. So here is ML. They are telling that name error PLT is not defined. So before executing this, I have to execute this library first. Whenever you open your Jupyter file which you have already run, okay, then you can restart and run all. You can click on this so that your all your code is ready for the execution. So here now I will execute this. Shift enter. Now see, this is a graph for ML student. Okay. Now you want to change the parameters of the given function. So you have to click on inside a function. So here this is my hist function. Now I want to check how many parameters I can pass for this particular function. So move your pointer inside this function, then click on Shift tab. See here signature is there. Then click on the. You will get the all parameters that you can pass for this particular function. Bean is there. Beans means you want to draw that particular. See here, I will execute and then I will say. Suppose I'm using the bean. That means I'm going to create a group for this particular graph. So here beans are nothing by default, but I want to take 10 beans. Shift enter execute. So what is the meaning of this beans? Beans means, so here total graph is divided into 10 parts. This is your first bean, this is your second, third, fourth, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 10 beans. That means here I have divided this graph into 10 beans. Suppose I want to divide this into 5 parts. So I will assign beans is equal to 5. Here only 5 parts are there. That means 5 groups are there for the given data set. So 5 is there. So this is your B. Suppose first range is in between 10 to 20, second is 20 to 30, third one is 30 to 40. That means equal distribution of the given graph into 5 beans. You can take any number here. So here I'm taking as a 30. I will here total 13 beans are there inside a given graph. Here suppose I'm taking again beans equal to 5. Now this is your one parameter, that is beans. Now I will check another parameter. For checking this parameter, you have to click inside a function and press shift tab. So here see, weight is there, his type is there, align is there. So all these parameters. And you want to know the uses of this parameter, all parameters given inside this only. Ranges, density, weight, color, bottom, his type, all these are the given. By default, his default is bar value. His type of the by default is bar. You can use either bar, you can use step. Suppose I will use here step. Step generates the line plot that is by default unfilled. So here his type is equals to, I will use bar step. I will copy this as it is. By default is bar, but I want to change this parameter type. Here his type is bar, but I want to use his type as a step because there are changes we can make inside this. Here his type. So here is step is one of the his type. So I'm using step. Okay, his type colon step. Default is bar. Now I will close this and I will write here. Instead of bar, I want to take as a step. I will write here step and I will execute this code. Now see, this is my histogram. It is of type step. Now again, I want to use some another parameter regarding this function. So I will click shift tab. Now by default color is none. I want to change the color. Color is equals to, I will see how many colors that I can pass and I will choose one of them. See which colors are there for a graph. Here colors are by default is none. Color or array like of colors or none. Uses the standard line color sequence. Okay. These colors are not interesting, so I'm not using this parameter. Now I want to use this parameter, that is log. If log is equals to true, that means the histogram axis will be set to log scale, but by default its value is false. So I will use log is equal to 2 and I will check what will happen. I will copy this code into this parameter, comma, into v is equal to 2. There is an error which showing that the positional argument follows the keyword argument. That means there is some changes inside this parameter. Once again, I will go inside the parameter and check once again. Shift tab. What is our function? That is log. See here, I have taken the colon, but there is a syntax which contains equals to sign, and there is no quotation needed. See, this is our log which contains the true. Likewise, you can check the parameter description and you can use this parameter. All of you getting? Now perform the practical.